Okay, I'll just get right to it and really give you a recap of the past 3 years as quick as I can. Basically, I graduated university with an animation degree. I got my dream job in a studio and it was fantastic. I was working on films and episodic stuff for Apple TV, Netflix, Disney Plus, you name it. And it was a dream. And it is a dream, but I signed an NDA, so couldn't vlog. What I did discover is when I would come home after my 9 to 5, all I wanted to do was make music. And I kind of went through a journey of discovering that I had been hiding from one of my passions, like the longest lasting one I've had for a while, because I'd been told there was no way of, making money from it, which is not true. Anyway, after that job, I moved on to a different studio, a more smaller boutique sort of VFX studio, which was really great because I had a bigger job and a bigger role in things, and that was great. But then the writing and actor strike happened, so I decided to just get ahead of it and saved up and went traveling for 3 months in Vietnam, Bali and Thailand, and that was fantastic. And I've come back now with the summer ahead of me and an EP to be made. I'm taking some time away from the industry just for the summer, just to focus on my music, because YOLO and that life is, short. So definitely had many a realization that I can just sort of do what I want, actually, that this is my life and I am gonna just do what I want. Yeah, basically this is what I wanted to do this summer, and just because I'm no longer a kid anymore, doesn't mean I can't take the summer and do what I want with it. Like, music is the most introspective, creative endeavor that I've ever pursued. I mean, if you've been watching this channel for years, I've gone through, photography, videography, animation, mixed media art, physical painting. At one point or another, all of those were my calling. But underneath all of that, it's always been I've always gone home and played guitar after doing all of that stuff. So it's really interesting to think that I've kind of just discovered that I'm an artist. I love art in all its forms and capacity. So I'm just embracing that and making the stuff I want to make. And it's a beautiful day. One of the other reasons that I really want to start vlogging again, I am addicted to TikTok, like everybody else. And I hate it. I actually hate it. I think short form content is going to be the death of a lot of creativity and peace, really. It's killed my peace. I don't know about you guys, but when I constantly have this feed of rambling going on in my head, and then I feed that with an external feed of rambling from somebody else, millions of other people on the earth, by the way I'm using this, it just makes my mental health absolutely hit the ground. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers anymore because I'm just glued to the empty scrolling of short form content. And I've been thinking what I can do about it, because if I want to be a musician or any sort of artist, my target audience is on TikTok. I'm just going to be frank, I have to be on there. And if I had any sort of self-control, it wouldn't be that bad, but I don't. It's completely hacked my brain. What I've thought is that maybe I can connect with the people that like my stuff on here instead. Give people an excuse to get off TikTok, and if they want to watch something to unwind, which I completely understand, give them something that isn't going to ruin their attention span. I love wearing this little thing. It doesn't really do much, but I love it. I've not been doing a lot of makeup recently because I struggled with acne over the past 2 years, a lot, and I've just managed to clear it with a lot of medication and things. It took a while. I do have to say, anybody that is struggling with acne, just go to the doctor. Stop with the over-the-counter skincare stuff. That is just gonna make it worse. Go to the doctor. And truly, the only thing that actually did work was antibiotics for my skin that I took for 2 months. And I wasn't keen on doing that, but it completely wiped it out. And it has been gone ever since. That was about 2 months ago. And I also use this cream that sort of keeps it away. But they're all prescription, so nothing has ever worked that's over the counter. It has only made it worse. And I think I've tried about 25 different things for stretches of months on end. So it's literally all money grabs just to try and make your skin worse so you buy more things. People used to tell me that before, and I used to be like, well, why would people people do that? Money, bro. That's why people do that. Money. Go to the doctor. They went to school for like 8 years to solve your problems. It's so good, so good. It's so weird to like be sharing the BTS of music. I've basically written the next EP that's coming out and I'm in the process of getting it made. So on like Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, I go into the studio with other producers and I work on that. But in the meantime, I want to continue writing, obviously. But I have sort of 2 ways of writing at the moment, which is like sitting at the guitar and writing. And that's great, but sometimes I need a break from that. And I need to feel a little bit more like creative. So I make beats on Logic. And I'm gonna take you through this beat that I'm making and the process of like me starting to write to it. I have a lot of music that a lot of people I think are gonna be shocked to hear because it's very different from the stuff that I've been putting out. But that's kind of why I want to start documenting it. Right now, my microphone is broken and I probably won't get it back for another month. I have headphones, my laptop that is also broken. I've got a little screen plugged in and I'm gonna be using this as my microphone today. If you don't make music, stick around, listen, because I still think this could be entertaining for you. Also, I believe in my heart everyone should make music. Everyone should make art. Get to it, do you know what I mean? Just like get started. Okay, I started with this like bass sample because I loved it. Basically just, I liked the tone of that bass, so I've chopped that up like loads and like transposed it and done that. Then I found this like break beat on Splice. I'm like obsessed with bass at the moment, like just drum, bass, having that like funk, almost rap, hip hop feel with like my own flair on it, like really enjoying making lots of tunes like that. So this is the little basis of the beat that I'm gonna build on from here. Every day just sitting down and like trying to do something with the limitations you have, you'll probably find that those limitations are going to make you more creative. Like me not having this microphone allows me to actually focus on the beat because I could do vocal production all day. I could make a whole beat just with my mouth. And I tend to do that a lot where I'll just add like 67 harmonies on top of each other and then that's like I've made a choir of myself, which is all fun, but I need to mix it up. So, okay, so I'm going to play for you basically the audio before I like did anything to it from my iPhone. And obviously you're gonna think, oh, this is a bit crap, but then listen to what I can do to it. So I just came up with this like melody idea, it's not even a lyric. Right, so it sounds fine. I mean, it sounds a bit janky, but if I put an EQ on it, a compressor, some delay, all sorts of stuff, I mean. So then what I did is I did that a few times, did an octave down and a little bit of harmony, and now it sounds like this. And already that's like a bit of a vibe, like that's an idea. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously I wouldn't release it like this, like it still need work, but like, now I can like go somewhere with this, do you know what I mean? And I feel like the vibe is very, just like saucy, sexy, sassy. And I'm gonna lean into that. And I've written like pieces of a first verse, so I'm gonna like record some.
Guessing just a little girl. Guess I'd never see you as a portal to another world. Copy every night, month, time. And I teach you my woman is the empire of life. She's the archetype. Yes.
Like I spend a lot of days just playing in Logic and try and make happy mistakes, coming up with ideas. I have the skill set to finish it like completely. For me, the most important stuff is the creating stuff, like just being free and non-judgmental with like, oh, my voice sounds a bit shit when I'm recording this demo. Like obviously it does, because I'm not focused on a vocal performance right now. I'm focused on like delivery, vibe, where is the direction of this thing going? And there's only so many things that you can focus on at once, and you can always re-attack the quality later.
Guess I'd never see you as a portal to another world.
For me, harmonies, like when I'm recording them like properly for a proper song that's gonna come out, I will try to get them right, like naturally perfect. But I can't listen to them if there's something slightly off.
Woman is the empire of life. She's the
Like that's really bad.
empire of life. She's the archetype.
I'm really into like a robot voice for some reason at the moment. So let's hear the stack all together.
Guess I'm just a little girl. Guess I'd never see you as a portal to another world. Copy of you 9 months time, and I teach 'em how a woman is the empire of life. She's the archetype. Guess I'd never see you as a portal to another world.
So I just airdrop that, drag and drop it in. Simple as. I love Apple. Big up Apple, even though all my Apple fucking products are dead and broken, and every time I go to the shop, they're like, yeah, you might as well just buy a new one.
Guess I'm just a little girl. Guess I'd never see you as a portal to another world. Copy of you 9 months time, and I teach 'em how a woman is the empire of life. She's the archetype.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this for a while, and I'm gonna come back and show you what I've done. I am doing my makeup in James's bathroom. James is a producer I'm working with at the moment, and so I thought I'd take this opportunity to catch you up on like where I am and what I'm doing. Basically, I took a coach down to London because I'm not living in London at the moment, and I've been doing that like every 2 weeks or so for sessions. I basically went from the coach station directly to this session, and then I'm going straight from here to a show. I'm doing a little gig with Anika Kilkenny, and I think some other artists too. I think a girl called Ella. So that will be fun. I haven't performed since I went traveling for 3 months, so I'm really like excited to get back into it and start doing shows again. So this is gonna be fun. I'm basically just scraping the shit out of my hair back. So I've been using this just as like a glow base, and I don't use brushes anymore because I can't guarantee they're clean, and that just like just blurs my skin a little bit, you know. And then this is the only foundation I like, but it's discontinued, so this is my last bottle. I use literally that much. I look like an egg. Looks better in real life, I promise. That's gonna be it for today. I'm not putting any blush because I'm gonna get nervous and my whole face is gonna go red anyway.
Try to explain it as best as I can.
The gig went well. I met Liang Lawrence. I met Katie Phelan. Is that how you say her name? And who else did I meet? Ella as well. And we just got to like bond, like artist bond, and it was actually so nice. And then that night I headed over to Fraser's house, who produced half of my first EP, and we started working on new music for. So
Please listen. Everything you need.
yes, that.
All you need to do now is feel it's all forgiven.
Vlog
Vloggers.
That was something. Potentially.
That was something.
I can make your pain gone.
I think,
Make your pain gone. Say what I wanted, I can make your pain gone. Pain gone. And I can't make your pain gone.
Yeah, that one one was nice.
Yeah. Are you hungry, by the way?
Yeah, I am.
I'm fucking starving.
Give me that again.
Do you want to?
I know it's the same old one, and I put your favorite jeans on.
Slay.
I think that's a sleigh.
Look at the breakfast Fraser made. Maple syrup. Woo! Day 2 of the vlog.
While you are asleep, I say thank you.
Fuck the metronome.
But you do want counting.
Yes. I'm gonna be like a breath you can see.
Okay.
I would scream, get back here all my days, so I is heavy and tired in my eyes.
I am leaving Rowan's house. Last night I came to Rowan's house for her roommate's birthday party, Berry. I just popped out to stay at Rowan's for a night and see everyone, and that was so fun. And now I'm headed back to Fraser's for studio session number 4.
I'm trying to make this big, you know?
And in true Ashley fashion, I didn't finish it, the vlog, but to be continued. I'm really excited to document the whole making of EP 2. I think it's gonna be special to for the core people that want to follow along, and also just for me to look back on when I'm old and grey and be like, wow,
I really followed my heart there with that